Hello, let's play a bunch of daily word games. Today's bonus game is Pixeletters, so let's start with Pixel. All right, just an E on the right, nothing on the left. Let's get something, all new letters on the left here, like T, R, S, N. I want the A. Can I do like T, R, A? Ooh, how about like Grant? That's not bad. Oh, there ended up being a G. That's lucky. All right. So on the right, we have it's like an A-E-T word or something like that. Not entirely sure what that would be right now. So let's look at the left word. What's this left word doing? I'm trying to think about what this G does. Maybe it's like just sitting in the middle of the word somehow, like G-O-R or something. Vigor can't have an I. That kind of breaks down because I don't have the right vowels for it. We could have GR just not at the start, like angry, but there's no N or A. Ooh, this is tough. Organ? No. Orgus. Not sure. Oh, or R can't go second anyway. Can we end in like GRY? Does that work? There's no N, so it seems hard. Let's see. Degree? No. All right. I may have to just do a pure filler here. Let's think about this right word for a little bit. Could it start with A instead of having A second? Asset? Darn. Okay. That was a wasted guess completely. All right. So there's an A here, ET. I'm thinking about doing a filler because I just can't think of these words. What would I do? I want the O and the U. Something like C-O-U. I don't have an N though, or a T. Dough. Actually, I don't mind dough because it checks a place for G. Okay, so there's a U on the left. There's a D on the right. So something like, it has to be A-D-E-T. That's actually 4, so cadet. Okay, cadet. Now the left word only has U, maybe Y. So is it like U? Ooh, actually the G isn't fourth. I was going to say U-R-G-Y, but the G isn't fourth. So U here, G-R-Y. Oh, that doesn't look good, does it? Could it be like R-U-G? Rugby. It's rugby. That's always such a hard word. All right. What just happened here? Daily? Okay. So dough helped a lot. Yeah, that was a good filler. I think I would have struggled without that. I was struggling without that. All right. Let's play Fibble. Each guess has a lie. It starts us off with arson with 4 yellows. So I'm going to assume we are not an anagram of arson and that one of these letters doesn't belong. So let's do like S-N-A. Let's do snack. All right. I have no contradictions here. So I'm just going to continue to use S-A-N-N and we'll... I guess that would mean that I'd have to bring in a C or a K. So maybe like S-C... Or I could continue to do SN and just move the A, and then that would be a lie for S snack without having to bring in another letter. So maybe I want to do that. I could also do SC something A. Oh, I can't do AN. Yeah, the N wouldn't go anywhere for that. So yeah, let's do SN. Put an A somewhere. What can this be? SNEA? Sneak, not sneak. Neat. Is this not a word? SNEA? I could do SNIA. No. Maybe this doesn't work. Maybe we do an A here and put the N here. Stand. That works. All right, one of these S's is lying. That means that this yellow A is true. So it definitely is yellow here. There definitely is an N in the word, but we don't know where it goes. What if I just assumed that this S was a lie? Then we'd have ST, and then the N would have to go after the T. So yeah, that doesn't work. So this S, so that basically what I'm saying is if this S is a lie, and we're assuming the S is green there, then that means I have to do ST because the rest of this is true. And then now I have to put the N somewhere. Okay, I could put the N at the end, but that would mean that I'd have an O and an A. So it'd be stone. And then I wouldn't have any lies in snack. Yeah, it doesn't work. So this S is true. This S is the lie. That makes more sense to me. So that means this S is the lie. Okay, so we have an A, O, and N. There's a T second. The N, let's say the N was the lie here, so we don't have to introduce a new letter. And because introducing the D is going to be hard. So the N being there, then I just need the A and the O to go somewhere. So the A would have to go at the end because it's yellow in these two places. And then I need an O somewhere. So TONA. I don't like this. This doesn't work. Could it be OT something NA? I don't see that either. So maybe the N isn't the lie. Maybe the T is the lie. Actually, that's much better. Let's make the T the lie. So I don't need a T at all. So I just need the N and the... Okay, so we're assuming this T is the lie, because I think it just doesn't work otherwise. So the N, maybe we start with N then. We could do NA. And then I need an O somewhere. Or I could be NO, and then I could have an A here. I feel like I'm close. Nomad? There's no D in this case. Or I could do ONA like this. Zonal. Let's try zonal. That's fun. Okay, I think we're an ONAL word. Just maybe we're tonal. That would be interesting. Is that yellow turned green? It was tonal. I was thinking of trying tonal, but zonal seemed more fun. And if it's more fun to get zonal early than tonal. Anyway, I think that was a decent solve. The lies basically worked out. I didn't guess right at first, but they did work out, so that's cool. Let's do connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. Okay. American Jeopardy. Interesting. Kitten. What can we do with kitten? Young animals. I don't see any other young animals. We have blue. We know all sorts of meanings of blue now. Dabba-dee dabba-die. Let's see. Date. Like the date, like it's February 28th, where the date, like you're going on a date. We got a jackhammer. Okay, stiletto. So stiletto is a kind of like a dagger, but it can also be the heel of a shoe, like one of those long pointy heels of shoes. I don't know why I'm explaining this to you, but I'm just thinking out loud. So dagger, I mean, javelin could also be like a weapon of some kind. Or it could be the hurdle thing. Hurdle and javelin, are these like, what is it, like triathlon? I don't know. It's some sort of like track and field, maybe is more like the category. Track and field, pole vaulting. Like things found, like track and field items or something like that. What would be the other thing? Like maybe a wedge? I don't think a stiletto would be in track and field, although that would be pretty fun. The only thing I can see here that could possibly be like track and field equipment is wedge. I'm not sure exactly where that would be used or what that would refer to. But I'm not seeing, like, unless stiletto goes with javelin. I'm going to give this a try. 1 away. Okay, maybe wedge is wrong then, because I was unsure about that one. Hammer? Would you use a hammer in track and field? I don't know. This is kind of a knowledge gap for me, I think. So I'm gonna have to hold off on that. But I'm pretty sure pole, hurdle, and javelin go together, so we can kind of ignore those 3. And then wedge needs to go with something else. Cuban, like a Cuban cigar, or just a person from Cuba, or a sandwich. I know there's a Cuban sandwich. I don't know what's in it. We've got Swiss and Dutch, two nationalities from Europe. I mean, Cuban is a nationality. American's a nationality. Like, is it that? Is this? Is this a red herring? Pretty sure, but I'm gonna hit submit anyway. Yeah, not even one away. Darn, I've been bamboozled twice so far. I don't know if the first one's bamboozled. The first one's probably just me not knowing what's in track and field. All right. Well, I had to try it, right? I had to. I got nothing. Okay, what else do we have going on here? So what do these go with? Because they have to get split up. I wonder if they all go with something different. In which case, is one of these a track and field item? I don't see how. Swiss is a kind of cheese as well. We got Swiss cheese, blue. I don't think blue cheese is spelled that way, is it? Okay, I think they're trying to, because we got blue, Jack, Swiss, and I don't know. I feel like that's another red herring because I don't think blue cheese is spelled that way. It's got some kind of weird French spelling, if I recall correctly. Maybe I'm wrong, in which case that's embarrassing. But Jeopardy's a TV show. You can be in Jeopardy. In danger. Anything else dangerous? I really want to put hammer with these, but there's really not much point. So let's hold off on that. Yeah, it was stiletto. These four. I think these four go together. I don't know what hammer would have to do with track and field, but maybe there's a track and field thing where like you throw a hammer or something. You never know. All right. So a wedge of cheese. I don't know. Cheese wedge. Space is the final frontier. Let's see. Space. That's kind of weird, isn't it? Like, what would that go with? Things that are empty. Things that are vast. Things you see at night. I don't know. See, space and kitten are really throwing me off. In fact, a lot of these are throwing me off, but those especially. Because what could kitten mean other than just a baby cat? Like, that feels like the only thing it can mean. But nothing else is like animal related at all. So maybe it's some kind of fill in the blank. In which case I have no idea. Jack is also weird. I mean, it is a kind of cheese, but I already have used 2 mistakes. Yikes. Hurdle. Yeah, we got hurdle, kitten, Swiss. A date is a kind of fruit, too. They're pretty tasty. Tasty fruits. No. Okay, so if these don't mean the nationalities. Okay, well, American is a cheese. So we got American, Jack, Swiss. Is blue cheese spelled this way? Am I about to fall for a trap? Let's go for it. It is spelled that way. For some reason, I thought blue cheese was spelled in some French way. Okay, well, there we go. Cheeses. I fooled myself on that one. That was pretty easy. For some reason, I didn't think about American cheese because I kept thinking of American as just the nationality. But then I was like, wait, it wasn't the nationalities. So, okay, so maybe we should focus on the nationalities then. Like, what would Dutch mean other than Dutch people? Wait, I don't think stiletto went with, did stiletto go with, no, I don't think stiletto went with track and field, did it? We were doing javelin, hurdle, and what was the other one? Pole, for pole vaulting. Are there like other kinds of shoes? Like is wedge a kind of shoe? Or are there like parts of a shoe? Like wedge and stiletto and I don't really know. I don't think that works. Everyone brings their kittens to track and field, right? Wow. I only have the yellow, and that was actually really easy. So, yikes. Is it another, like, change a letter to get a different word, like get colors or something? Always have to think about that. Maybe Dutch, Cuban, or where is it? Oh, American and Swiss went together. Okay, so they aren't completely split up. Hurdle. Okay, I really think hurdle, javelin, and pole go together. I tried wedge and it didn't work. Should I try stiletto with that? I don't see why a stiletto would be used in track and field. Unless this is for jousting. No, I don't think this would be for jousting, right? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I'm kind of wondering if like these go together somehow. Like, and my one away was actually pole, javelin, wedge. I don't know. I need to find a different category. Let's focus on Jeopardy. I don't think it's game show, so what's like dangerous? What would mean danger? Like nothing else is even of the same kind of word. So maybe a fill in the blank. Double Jeopardy. Double. Is there a double stiletto? Double date. Oh, wait, I think I got it. I think double Jeopardy, double date, double kitten, obviously. Double space. You double space like papers? Okay. Oh no, what's the other double? Double hammer? Double kitten, double hurt, double Cuban, double Dutch. Yes, double Dutch. Okay, that's it. Got the purple. Okay. Was purple purplin' today? Let me know. Purple be purplin' all the time. All right. Wedge, hurdle, Cuban, kitten. All right. How are we? Okay, so javelin, pole, hurdle, and wedge was one away. So what do that means? These are one away as well. Cuban, kitten, stiletto, and hammer. I don't see how kitten would go with pole, hurdle, javelin, wedge. I'm between hammer and stiletto, and if it really is just between those two, like removing wedge and adding hammer or stiletto, I'm going to add hammer and just assume that these are like forms of shoes. Track and field equipment. I was exactly right about the category. I just didn't know they used hammers. Okay. So kitten, Cuban, stiletto, wedge. I'm assuming these are kinds of like heels. Kinds of heels. All right. All right. Nice. Well, I think this one was easier than I made it look, which is usually the case. But yeah, let me know how you did today. All right, let's play Pixletters. So I'm going to start with Eerie. And what happens, after I lock in, I'll explain the rules. So let's lock this in. And what it has done here is, in my first guess, it has given greens for if the letter has those pixels on in that slot, and red if it doesn't. And so, and I think in my second guess, I'm going to get the second line. So our first letter is a letter that has only the top three available. So that would be like the Q, what else? The O, the A, the S. I'm going to try an S. So I guess the key is we want to try to one with three at the top that also has as many of the other pixels as possible. Unless we do a filler, but I'd like to try to go for the answer every time. I think that's going to be more interesting. So let's do an S, actually. I think S is most likely to start. We only have the left and right of the top for this, so it could be a U. It could be an H. Let's do an SH word, and that's going to give us, I don't know, that's like going to give us a little bit. This top left is green. We don't know if the top right is green, but we know the middle three are not. So we need a vowel. Maybe it's a U. So SHU. And then the top three are used. Probably a consonant. Is it shush? I'm going to try shush. The HU are correct. Very nice. And then the S is filled out, but it's not correct. So something else that has that sort of curve at the top that can go before an S, not a T. C then. So C, H, U. Is this a K? I think it's Chuck. Look at that. Got it in 3. Nice. All right, well, that was nice. I saw that there were other dailies. Let me... Okay, so I can do the plus now. Oh, okay, so in the plus, what's going to happen here is it's giving an arrow for which direction I'm going to get the clues for. So I can't just get the top line every time. I think the arrow to the right means I'm going to get the left side first. So we want something with a lot of left, like a W or an R. R would be great. And then another vowel with a lot of left, probably. So like an A. Let's do R, A. And then something with a lot of base, a lot of bottom. What has a lot of bottom? An L. And then a lot of top. What can I actually... I'm thinking about just doing rally. I don't think that gives us as much info as we could. But RAL, I'm already quite limited. Actually, what if I did like radon? I think radon works really well for what those clues are. Oops, I didn't type the correct letter. Radon. We have the entire left side of this letter. And maybe the entire left side of this letter. So it's not an R though. So what else has full left? M does. N does. Let's do N, because that's a more common letter than M. B also has it. But if I do N and then a different vowel, maybe NU? Oh, I could have done E to get the whole left side. This could be an E though. NE. Of the bottom, I only have this middle one known and maybe the right. So this could be a T. I don't know if I'm making a word here. It doesn't seem like it. NET, and then we have the top 3. Maybe I should do... Is there something with a lot of second column? Not really. Maybe a P. What if we did P and then we did R? Let's do PR. And then I would need a vowel here. I don't think any of the vowels work. Not for that clue. So I guess this can't be a vowel. So I guess we can't do PR. I could do P, E, and then what has the middle? I feel like this is going to be a T. Let's do... petty doesn't quite work. What letter can we put at the end here that makes sense to end with? An E, maybe? This isn't a word, right? No. So, okay, let's work backwards. Let's end in E. And then let's do like a TE word. And then a vowel. No, I can't do a vowel in the middle. That's kind of the problem. So what if I did like an ER word instead? What if we did TER? This is looking better. Something like ETER would work. But I don't... Is Peter a word? It is. Whoa, it's an ETER word. Okay. Meter. It did start with M this entire time. Okay. All right, well, let's do the last one. Let's do the pro. Not sure what's different about pro. I guess we get 4 guesses. Okay. So RE, something with a lot of right. H. I can't really get away with an H here, not without changing everything else. A maybe REA. Down. Let's do ready. I think that should be okay. Okay, so we have all left. Ooh, something without any right except maybe the top right or the middle. What would that be? I think they all have something on the right. So it's just got to be something that only has a single dot right. I think a T would be the answer. T or F. Okay, let's put a T in the middle. And then the rightmost word has nothing in the bottom middle. Think about TOR here. So what would do that? And then the second letter has only the bottom 2 prongs, the bottom 2 left and right. Is there a vowel? A would do that. ATEOR. C doesn't quite work. But, is there something different than O that I could put fourth? I could put an A fourth. All right, even though it can't be it, I'm going to guess later. See if I can get some info here. All right, the AT was correct. All right, on the left side, oh no, sorry, for the second row, we only have the left. Okay, so I think we are something like an O here. It's matching up with O. This was not an R. We're getting almost no info about this last letter. How about the left letter has that full vertical on the left, and then the next has nothing on the bottom. So can't be W. In fact, W didn't have the full left anyway. What has full left? P. We could be a P. We could be can't be L actually. Oh, we would try delta. Could be a K. I don't see how we'd start with K. It could be an H. What goes ATO though? It could also still be an A. ATA. Can't be I. Can't be U. I think those are kind of our options. It could be. Could it be an atch trap word? Does this work? Yeah, I think it is an atch trap word. So let's go with patch. I got it. Nice. All right, I think I did pretty well. How'd you do on these? All right, let's play Polygonle. 7-letter word. This repeats and this repeats. So I'm going to try ing and go, okay, that doesn't work. Maybe I can do like INGS. No, that still doesn't work. All right, well, maybe something like ER or ED or RE might be better. Sorry, RE. So like there must be something I can just fill in here. Like an ARE, like re. Darn it. Why don't I see a word for this? It feels like there ought to just be a word. I keep saying that. What does D work? D. Dem. What about something like, can I end in S? Let's look at ending in S. And then what would I start with? A vowel, I guess? S. Esquires. Doesn't fit. I don't see a word for that either. Let's look at ER. Error. RE again. Re. Something like re-Blair. It's kind of what I'm thinking, but I don't see a word for it. Reglare. No. What's like another form I can do here? What if I do like an ST and then end in ST? That seems reasonable. STR? Does that help me? Or would I prefer to do like ST and then a vowel? How do we end in ST? Like est, right? We could probably do est. So I'm the strobist. Darn it. Storist? Starist? No, I don't have enough room for ending in est. Okay, what about like... Okay, what thing is, what can we start and end with? Same order. It's kind of the question. TH? I don't know. All right, I'm gonna have to do a filler because I can't figure it out. So let's do maidens. Poultry. Just the R? Okay. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 4 out of the 5 letters. Maybe we are an ER like this. DER. See, the D goes in one of these two if this is correct. But I guess this could be a D, or we could even do DE in this case. I couldn't put the R here, but I can put the D there. So then it would be aid, or degrade. I had the DE filled, and I just could not figure out how to fill that out. I almost had it. Oh well. 40 words. All right. Was there anything there? I don't think there were any INGs. A lot of things I tried. Termite. Interesting. TE. ES escapes would have worked. Hibachi. Wow. Insulin. Wow. Legible. Okay. LE I didn't think about. RE require, restore. Didn't I have something really close to require filled out? Darn. I can't remember what it was. Oh well. Let's do the mini. Ah, it's another sheet day. My heart. Shear? Oh no. Sheep. Okay. 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 Take a second. I'm all right. Let's do symbol. We'll start with blaze. Ends in E. Let's do mouse. Okay, it does end in E. So we need to put different letters here. What do we do? Like OME or something? Does that work? I'm not sure what else would do this. OME I think is it, but I need to come up with a word for that. Biome? No, there's no B. Huh. Is there any other option besides OME? So like this middle letter can be an M, O, or an S. What would S do? SME or so. Doesn't really make sense. Or Sue? Oh, maybe in Sue or something. Actually, in Sue would work. It's not in Sue. So this is an N. S and U are gone. So this middle letter is not... This middle letter is probably an O. And then this letter's... Yeah. Oh, it's gnome. Darn, I was right about OME. Insu was fun, though. Insu was possible and fun. So, I don't mind that too much. All right. Let's do the blind fusel. We'll start with gnome. All gray. Wonderful. Now we just get 2 letters. Let's get the ST, I guess. We'll do stray. Why not? All right. So there's a T somewhere. Let's start with TR. Let's do trail. All right. There's a lie. Probably not the T. Let's, Can I do like A, I, T or something like that? I can't use the H though. I do something like faith, but I'm not allowed to guess H on this one, so maybe I have to wait on that. What if I do like an ATTY word? Are there any that I'm allowed to guess? Patty. Okay, interesting. So the A is here, definitely. If this first T wasn't lying, then the T's at the end. Patty didn't have any lies in trail. That's okay. So what would I do here? Maybe an I here? Or do I start with T so that there's a lie in trail without having to actually use any other letters from trail? That might work. And then TA, I mean, I don't use the I, so I do something else. I do what? Table? No, there's no E. Can't do tawny. There's no Y or N. How about, I was about to say tacky. There's no Y. I really wanted to end with Y. Whenever I have an A second, I always want to end in Y, like every time. I just don't see a word. That's crazy. There ought to be a word here. No R, I, or L allowed. Not seeing it. So let's look at A, T here, and let's bring in an I or an R. Can I do RA? Or end in RT maybe? Or an R here? Like, I'm waiting for a word to just pop out at me. Tarot? I could do tarot. Like, it's not possible, but at least it'll give me some info. Okay, so the A is there, the T is at the end. And my filler word has to use an I and an E where they definitely aren't. Okay, so what is my lie, though, in trail? Because the A and T were not lies. And this wasn't an R. Okay, what's our word? This is near R. Q, T, or U. It's not a T, so it's Q or U. So I'm guessing it's AU, something, AURT. That's not really a word. Well, no, this is near O. This is probably an R. Let's do an R here. So it would be AURE. I don't know what goes AURE. No, it doesn't end in E. It ends in T. AURT. AURT. That doesn't help me. This is near R. Let's look at the alphabet. We know there's no S in the word. If this was a Q, we'd have to do QU, and that's not close enough to the O. So it's not a Q. It's not a T, because T is yellow there. So it literally is only U. So this is a U, which I'm not allowed to use in this guess. Not here, at least. This is between, so this is near O. We already eliminated N. Why did we eliminate N? In gnome. M in gnome. O in gnome. P in patty. It's not a Q. It could be R. R makes sense because it would be a lion trail. Or it could be L. So it could be AULT. That makes more sense. I think it's like vault. So is there any way I can test the V? No, this can't start with a V. Interesting. D is too close to T. So it's not vault. It's fault, F-A-U-L-T. I think that's it. I think it's fault. Is there any way for me to test the F? I don't see a word that goes I-L-E that starts as an F in the middle, or near anywhere. Has an F anywhere. Let's just see though. Can I guess anything here? Nope. Can I guess anything here? Nope. Okay. So I can't test the F, unfortunately. I'm kind of the mind to test the F here, then. What can I do? Like, is there a L? I could try to put an L here. Because that would be just as good. Okay, I'm not allowed to do a good filler here. Unfortunate. Let's get the F, though. Something like chife, is that a word? No. Is there not an IFE word? Knife. Let's do knife. Oh my gosh, knife. Okay, so it is fault. This whole time. I wanted to check because I wasn't sure. That was a nasty thing to have for my second to last guess. Fusele really likes to mess with you. All right. At least I figured out what it was. It was fault. Okay. Let's play Don't Wordle. It's thinking of a secret word, and we're trying not to guess it. So I'm going to start with kayak. A second. If it ends in Y, I'll be okay. If it doesn't end in Y, I may have to undo. Let's do nanny. It does not end in Y. Let's keep trying, though. I see the problem is I can't use the Y anymore. So I'm kind of really limited on what I can guess here. Maybe it's an atch trap word. So let's guess catch. It's not an atch trap word. Okay. I'm still okay for now. What can I guess here? Something like popo a word or something along those lines? No. I'm not allowed to guess another A, which is kind of the problem. Think about like ALL, if there's anything for that. But I'm not actually seeing it. What about like ARR? Or AROR? I could do an ER word. Let's do rarer. It's not an ER word. Okay. E at the end. Or should I do like an EA word? I could do eagle. I haven't done E twice yet. Of course. Accidentally wordled. I was getting close to being able to do it. All right. That's just unlucky. 56 words left, and I found eagle. I still think eagle was a good guess, even though it was the answer. All right. Well, those are the games for today. Hope you enjoyed them. If you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a comment below.